Hey everybody, and welcome back to FSI DFS. I'm McKinley412, and today we're looking at this big, massive 14-game slate on DraftKings. A couple games that we do have to pay attention to with weather. A lot of them on the East Coast. Well, all of them on the East Coast. It's gonna be Boston, Philadelphia, and Washington. So pay attention to those three games. I don't think there's gonna be any rain out, but you never know. New York as well, just kind of like that big cluster of cities on the East Coast. Could see some rain threat as we go throughout the day today. I do not have a lot of time, so it's going to be kind of a Cliff Notes version of a 14-game slate. But I still want to get a video out for you guys just to kind of see where things are headed. We got a lot of top tier pitchers going on the slate today: Cole, Bassett, Musgrove, Bieber, McCullers, even Strider's in there as well. But you know, it's kind of interesting where the pitching shakes out. Obviously, you can go a whole lot of different directions. Cole's going to be the really popular SP1 going up against Oakland. Cole's really been struggling, though. 10.7K, and I think I saw he has had 20 or fewer DK points in 5 of his past 6 starts. And it's not like he's faced the toughest offenses in the league. He's faced Tampa Bay, Seattle, Kansas City, Baltimore, Toronto in there as well. But still, Oakland, it would not shock me if, Cole struggles in this game going out to the West Coast. Is he going to be my SP1 in cash? Yeah, like I'm just going to say it now. But I could definitely see a way around, fading him, especially in GPPs, and going with one of the other aces on the slate. Bassett, he's been doing great. He's going up against Colorado, a nice matchup there for him at home. Again, there is a little bit of rain risk with him there. But still, Bassett, he'd probably be right below Cole if you don't go Cole in your lineups. One pitcher that I do want to talk about here is Cavalli, not to be mixed up with the Cleveland guy, Savali. This is going to be his major league debut. He pitches for Washington. He was down in the minors out in Rochester down the road for me here, and he has been tearing it up as of late. So his strikeout rate through the roof. His ERA, I think, let's see, is it down here? Yeah, it is down here. 1.47 ERA since the beginning of July, 43 strikeouts in just 36 innings. And now he's got a great matchup going up against Cincinnati, a weaker offense. So he can certainly light it up at 5K. He could be a nice pairing to Garrett Cole to really fill you in with those top bats. Top bats today, it's going to be Philadelphia, New York Mets, and Houston. Would not shock me if you want to throw in the Chicago White Sox in there, but they are just so cheap. Let's talk about Philly here first. I know I'm talking fast because I got limited time, but you could go with the Cole Savali and then throw in some top guys with Philadelphia. Real Muto. I'm going to skip first base on Hoskins just because, maybe we want to go Abreu at first base. But you can go with Jean Segura at second base here. You could even go, he's been popular past couple of slates, Arroyo for Boston at second base. I think he's 2.5K. He's been hitting it very well. He's super cheap. He's in a nice spot as well to open up some salary for you guys. Baum, if he's back, sure. Stott, absolutely. But probably Kyle Schwarber is going to be the main guy that you want to be talking about here. Just kind of curious about Bryce Harper. Yes, he will be back. It looks like possibly today. So maybe you want to throw Bryce Harper in your lineups. Maybe not. We shall see. But Schwarber, Segura, Real Muto, that'd be a great strong start for your Philadelphia stacks. Vogelbach, he's another guy they could be putting in at first base. But we could also throw in Jose Abreu. So first base, Hoskins, Abreu, Vogelbach. There's lots of guys in that nice little range there. They could be going who are all in very solid spots. Other guys from the White Sox that you could be going, Jimenez, he's just too cheap at 3.9. I'd actually lean towards Pollock, completely honest, at 3.4K. You can throw Robert in there at 5K, but you can kind of see I'm throwing in a nice little Philadelphia Chicago White Sox stack with Garrett Cole and Cavalli, and I'm just fine salary-wise. So again, you can throw in a lot of those Mets bats if you want. You can throw in the Houston bats if you want. I think they're all in a great spot. GPP wise, Toronto's in a great spot. I think they have like the second or third highest implied run total on the slate today. They've just been, they've hurt us all lately the past couple of weeks. They got Detmers. He's not a slouch of a pitcher, but I think an already lineup going up against Detmers who really struggles against righties, can certainly get to him. So if you want to go Toronto and really trust Vegas on their super high run total, absolutely go for it. I mean, trust Vegas more than me. Vegas knows more than me. Not afraid to admit it at all. So Toronto's got a great GPP play, in my opinion. But I think St. Louis is my favorite GPP play, just because the matchup going up against Spencer Strider. Not many people are going to be looking towards St. Louis at all. But Strider has shown some struggles. It is certainly possible. Let me pull up his logs for you. Spencer Strider, he has shown some struggles, and he absolutely blitzed St. Louis earlier on in the season. 6 innings pitched, no earned runs, 12 strikeouts. That's not normal against St. Louis. St. Louis is a team that has one of the lowest strikeout rates in the entire league. Spencer Strider, you can kind of see here, he has struggled when he faces those more elite offenses that do not strike out. Philadelphia, they strike out quite a bit. New York Mets, they do not strike out. You can kind of see when he's not getting that strikeout rate, his general whatever struggles. DFS scores struggles, obviously. But 2 games against the Mets and our team that doesn't strike out is Washington. How do you do against Washington? Not too great. 3.4 DK points, allowed 5 earned runs. So he's got a habit of, when he doesn't get the strikeouts, he can struggle getting guys on base, all that kind of stuff. So I do think St. Louis is a very intriguing offense just because of how good they are. And yeah, so you can kind of see where I ranked everything else here. This mid-tier, I'm not super jazzed about, not super excited about it. I'll probably be sticking up near the top for my pitching today, just because Chicago White Sox can really open up everything from the cheap standpoint. Cincinnati, honestly, they can open up a lot of things on the cheap standpoint as well. Guys like Fraley, I mean, he's still way too cheap. He's hitting the ball very well. Because while Cavalli is a solid prospect, solid pitcher, it is his MLB debut. He could really struggle. So maybe I want to bump Cincinnati up here, and then I'll throw Colorado down here below Cleveland. So that kind of wraps things up. Sorry, this was kind of a hectic video, but I am running real late on time, and I just want to make sure that we got a video out for you guys. Maybe I'll throw some notes down in the comments section below, or I'll have Mega Roller throw some notes down in the comment section below, just to expand on some things later on in the day. But as always, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was a Cliff's Notes version to get you kind of in the right direction. So as always, good luck in your contests, and we will see you in the next video.